Hello and what is going on? So today is the day to do devlog number 2. So some of this may look the same, but some of it maybe look different. So let me walk over to what is different. Let me kind of show you everything. So we added the player character mesh, which is modular. Right now I just have it set up to this, and eventually I want to put in where you can select what type of clothing, mask, hat, pretty much everything that you're going to be wearing. We got our first zombie, which is once again modular, so all I gotta do is change these settings, and we can then change pretty much everything on here, from clothing to gore to pretty much everything, and that's like it for every single zombie. And so everything's modular, so I have it hooked up to the spawner, so we can change more clothing, change the color of it, and same thing with every single one. So right now I got these 4, so I got them hooked up to the spawner, which then will automatically spawn in and select from the array a random amount. Then I think the rest we can just show you when we play. Probably be easier. So still got the rifle and the shotgun, able to equip both of them, grab the ammo. So as you saw, some enemies spawned. So why they spawned is because there's a camera system. So I put in cameras in the game where if the player is detected by this red light, it'll then spawn enemies at a location I set. And right now this is to look through the cameras. I haven't fully set that up yet, and they detected me. But so I can look through every single camera and kind of see the angle. I got to do some more work to this, and they all rotate 45 degrees left and right. So if you don't want to get spotted by the camera, you can shoot it and it will explode. So just something else to add into the game to be a little bit more cautious when you see these red lights, which will be owned by AOD. And then let's see if I can get these zombies to trigger. So now when they're attacking me, they're each going to play a random attack animation as well. So you see there's scratching, there's biting. Yeah. There's I think 2 forms of biting and then 1 form of like scratching. I just got 3 hooked up right now. I need to add some more, but it's a start. So let's see, there's scratching, and then if it's at a certain far away distance, they'll go back to the running and after me. And of course. So then if we look at this, you can see in the top left corner where it says kill all zombies, rescue the operator, turn on the power, find the intel. These are all mission objectives, so it will constantly check if you try to run all the way to this exfil site without completing the mission. So as soon as I picked up this gun, it said I got like just a test mission, find the intel. So let me just try to take out this camera before we get detected and spawn more. So if we come over here, so these are just 2 separate intel. So when you pick up the intel, this will have the title, a picture, and then information, and then you can exit. It's just pretty much like a test version. Same thing with this one. So as you see, it's up in the top right. I'll say test test, and the same one is completely editable. I can change to whatever I want. I was just testing. So now once I found the intel, now it's turn on the power to the area. So I rework the light a little bit. I'm going to make it so that later in the game the player has options to upgrade the light so it's a little bit brighter. Right now it is kind of dark in here, but so once we turn on the power, now we got different lights. So I was able to hook up multiple lights to here. So then continuing on with the lights. So now I'll just say rescue our operator, and it's sending a ping about our operator saying he's out of range since we found the intel and collected our power. So now then I went a little step farther with the power lights. So we got separate lights that I can put out the entire level and hook up to any switch to any light. And this is just kind of me testing it, making sure I can hook up the correct amount of lights and 2 different colors, to just changing things and making sure that no matter how many I had, this switch won't turn on like the blue light and etc. So yeah, I can hook up pretty much entire house and then pretty much wire them. So we got a camera up here. Take that out. So I think I've showed this before. We got the password screen for the computer. So let's say if I just enter a random password. The password's incorrect. I'll ask for a hint. It is what it is. So what? That means password is password? Yes. And as of right now, it just hooks up to the door and unlocks the door. I'm going to add more screens in there to physically click to unlock the door, to enter into an email, to enter into anything that pretty much can give computer access. And eventually I kind of want to get rid of that and hook it up to the computer so the camera's on the computers. And once again, this is me just testing to make sure no matter how many I put of the computers in the level, that it's gonna, so it's not gonna be the same. So like if I try putting password in for this password, it'll say the password's incorrect because the password is not the same password. I'm able to change it to whatever I need. So this is a 4-letter word question mark. Well, this is the test to see if this is working. So we'll put in test. And it works. And then once these doors are unlocked, you're able to open the doors whenever you want. You can type in the same thing and the door will still be unlocked. And then also just the exit button to exit out. I've worked on some of the AI work to get them actually through the door. Same thing with the zombies. And I'm pretty sure I showed this one off too. So it's the number code, easy, it's ABCD. So let's say, I don't know, we'll just put in a random 4-digit code. It'll say error. Every time you put in a random 4-digit code that's not right, it'll say error. But now if we put in the correct code, it'll say correct and the door unlocked, just like the computer system. Once it's unlocked, it's unlocked. But now this door is locked because it's connected to this keypad. So with this keypad, I also made it so that when you're not looking at the keypad, so it's from high to low. So 9, 8, and then if we got a zombie, well, whenever it's looking at this, you won't be able to fire a gun. But then once you look away, you'll be able to fire again. And let's see. And so now it's saying that he's in range. We don't need to go over there. There's a spawner there, which then triggers the door over there, and then just another camera, which I showed you guys. And then that guy still carries a key, which will unlock the locked doors. And I think that's it. So then, if I complete all the objectives, which I currently have, then I'll be able to go to the next level. And then if you guys see that number 8 at the top, I hooked up a zombie kill counter. So every time you kill a zombie, it'll go up by 1. I can tie that to certain missions to either clear out the entire area of all the zombies or set an X amount of zombies you need to kill. So once then I complete all the objectives, then you'll head back to home base. And I don't got anything for the exfil yet. And nothing's changed here. It's all been working in a level. But now the kill counter is back to 0 because the kill counter is for each level you do. Let's see. And yeah, I think that's it for the update so far. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you want to add anything, if you have any thoughts or suggestions. You know, right now we're still in the early stages, so I'm just trying to, once again, getting everything set up, making sure that the, you know, foundation is right without any bugs before I start working on more of the graphical side of things. But yeah, I think it's coming along well. Let me know what you guys think. So again, I appreciate you guys watching. Have a good night.